CISTAR and NSBE present the Research Experience and Mentoring Program, a new combined summer program experience that has students spend 6 weeks doing research at CISTAR and then 4 weeks mentoring kids at NSBE, the National Society of Black Engineers Summer Engineering Experience for Kids Camp.
I definitely loved being able to do both the research part of the summer and doing the NSBE camp. When I heard about the CISTAR program, I figured this would be a great opportunity to get that exposure to research and to an engineering experience while still getting to do the program that I initially wanted to do, which was getting to work with the kids.
It was very full circle. I got to be mentored, experience what it was like to be mentored. I don't think I've ever had a one-on-one mentorship experience like that before, and then kind of get to do that with kids that are also trying to get into STEM or interested in STEM and kind of help them, coach them through that kind of stuff.
The most interesting thing that I gained during my first 6 weeks with CISTAR, it's that I found out what research was, and I found that it's something I want to do.
Because it was so focused on energy, it was something that everyone has had a little bit of experience with. Everyone knows that as a country, as a globe, we're working towards more renewable energy. So it was kind of nice to, even in a really small way, be a part of something like that. So I think it was really beautiful that that focus of energy and CISTAR's mission was at the forefront of these 6 weeks.
I just wanted to give a nice shout out to my graduate mentors because they were really kind and they were really good at explaining everything in a way that included all of us.
I sit there in class and then it's just, this is what you do, this is how you do it. Like nothing tells me this is why you have to do it or how it translates to my everyday life. So I was able to see through research how the hydrogen economy and how hydrogen policy impacts our future and why what I was learning in school matters so much.
Being able to look back and see the work that you've done and see the progress that you've done and realize that you've done something new, something novel, something that nobody else has done before is a really strong sense of accomplishment, and it makes you feel really good about yourself. And so after this program, it's like, it really set me wheels to the ground and I'm ready to go.
Energy is like the next big thing that we need to figure out. So I just want to be a part of coming with the solution of how we're going to solve these energy problems.
It's really helpful if you are unsure about what you want to do in the future, whether that's professional or educational, because you get a lot of advice from industry professionals and also your fellow undergraduate students, and you'll also just get like a really good look at what research would be like in graduate school.
So you can just see this tight-knit bond between engineers, whether you're in school or you're already in the industry. Everyone wants to help each other. When they talk about teamwork in your undergrad, it goes all the way for your whole entire career.
A lot of engineers say, I need experience in order to get a job, but then at the same time, I need experience in order to get experience. So I feel like CISTAR was like my gateway into the engineering world.
So what I enjoyed the most about the NSBE camp experience is just being able to see how excited and how interested these kids are in learning about engineering, because for a lot of them it's their first experience like hearing about any of this stuff. It's really, really exciting.
Before we had a mentor and now we are that mentor. So it's been an awesome experience to be able to play both parts of that. And the kids are just awesome. Every single day they come and share everything that they've been doing. They're so smart and quick to learn, and they've just been a joy to have around.
It was really great being able to teach kids. It's a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun. It definitely makes each part of my day better, just being able to know that they're learning a lot and they're also excited to learn.
It was really good to see that they're working together and learning the engineering team mindset, because we want to instill that into them the first day.
At the end of the week, right before their submissions are due, we would meet with them and have them show whatever it is that they've been working on for that week for the different challenges. And so it's always like a lot of fun seeing them flying their drones or driving their MBOTs around.
One grandmother actually said about her granddaughter that the confidence that she had seen her daughter grow in, she didn't even know that engineering would be something that she would be into, and just the way she lights up when she talks about it. Especially as a girl in engineering, it was really nice for me to see another black girl and remind me of myself when I was 8-9 years old, to inspire her that she could do this too.
It was still cool to see them like bond and get to ask those questions about STEM fields and STEM careers, and you can see that programs like this are really instilling that passion and creating an outlet for them to get that out before they actually do become like the next generation of engineers that we need.
Doing both the mentoring and the CISTAR program, it was definitely shocking for me that I could get so much done in just one summer. I feel like I'm accomplishing a lot. So thanks to both CISTAR and SEEK, I feel like I have a sense of like accomplishment inside myself. So that's a good feeling.
It was incredible. I met amazing people. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from kids. I learned a lot from industry mentors. We had like super big names, like BP came and talked to us. It was just an incredible experience overall, and I'm very thankful to have gotten to be a part of it.
Being able to spend a portion of your summer professionally developing and enriching yourself, and then spending a portion of your summer giving back is probably one of the most genius and valuable ideas. I would not trade this summer for anything.